Drifters is a raw character-centered drama highlighting the themes of isolation, connection, and redemption. The narrative unfolds in a desolate industrial setting chronicling the lives of two isolated individuals grappling with their personal adversities. Their serendipitous encounter sets the stage for a life-altering journey. The film commences with Jack, a disenchanted factory worker trapped in the dullness of his existence. He is haunted by a painful past which leads him to withdraw from the world around him, mechanically navigating his day-to-day life. Jack's existence is bleak and purposeless, burdened with guilt stemming from a tragic incident that left him emotionally wounded. Contrasting Jack's life is Alice, a young woman fleeing from an abusive relationship. Struggling to survive, Alice manages to get by through a string of odd jobs while residing in a decrepit apartment. Her fragility is evident as she combats the brutal realities of surviving in a city that seems uncaring towards her hardships. The meeting. Fate intertwines Jack and Alice's lives when he witnesses Alice being menaced on the street one night. Though hesitant to intervene, Jack's protective instincts take over and he scares off her aggressor. Although the interaction is brief, it leaves a lasting impression on both individuals. In subsequent days, their lives intersect again at a diner where Alice works part-time. Grateful for his intervention, Alice approaches Jack, initiating a conversation that succeeds in penetrating his guarded exterior. Initially resistant, Jack finds himself beginning to open up, discovering a sense of comfort in Alice's company. A fragile bond. As time passes and they spend more moments together, Jack and Alice foster a delicate friendship. They begin sharing fragments of their pasts, shedding light on the emotional scars that have molded their lives. Jack reveals the burden he carries from a tragic accident that claimed his younger brother's life, feeling guilt that haunts him. In return, Alice confides her own history of suffering due to years of emotional and physical abuse, voicing her trepidation regarding trust and intimacy. Their relationship deepens as both characters assist each other in confronting their respective traumas. Jack slowly emerges from his contemplative shell while Alice gradually gains the confidence needed to reclaim her life. Conflict and setback. However, the strength of their bond faces trials as Jack's history resurfaces. An old acquaintance accosts Jack, recalling the accident and stirring previously repressed shame and guilt. Jack recoils, convinced that his presence may jeopardize Alice's well-being. At the same time, Alice grapples with her own demons when her abusive ex-boyfriend tracks her down. Despite her strides towards progress, she feels herself regressing into familiar patterns of fear and submission. The emotionally charged tension peaks when Jack, overwhelmed by self-hatred, decides to push Alice away. Conflicted and wounded, Alice confronts Jack for abandoning her in a time of need. This separation forces both characters to reconsider their potential for forging a better future together. The turning point. The narrative reaches a crucial turning point when Jack witnesses Alice being confronted yet again by her ex-boyfriend at her place of work. In a moment of clarity, he overcomes his self-doubt and fear, choosing to step in and stand up for Alice once more. This act of bravery becomes a catalyst for change, instigating both Jack and Alice to take charge of their destinies. Together they start to navigate the murky waters of their pasts with the realization that connection and healing may exist beyond their pain. The story encapsulates their struggle for redemption and the hope for a brighter future, ultimately revealing that together they may transcend their traumas and shape a renewed life filled with possibility. Drifters navigates profound themes of personal redemption and the healing effects of human connection through the parallel journeys of its main characters, Jack and Alice. Jack is burdened by guilt stemming from his younger brother's death, a tragedy that has isolated him from meaningful relationships and left him feeling emotionally paralyzed. In a courageous act of confronting his past, he visits his late brother's family to seek forgiveness, allowing him to release years of guilt and begin his process of healing. The film serves as a nuanced examination of the impact of trauma and the importance of facing one's history. Jack's interactions with Alice play a pivotal role in his healing journey. Her vulnerability and determination encourage him to confront his own emotional wounds. As he witnesses Alice's fight for independence following her abusive relationship, he finds strength in her resilience, ultimately leading him toward a path of self-discovery and personal growth. Alice's storyline is equally compelling. A survivor of abuse, she struggles with the mental and emotional scars left from her previous relationship, which has made her hesitant to trust. However, inspired by Jack's support, Alice takes decisive steps to reclaim her life, including pursuing legal action against her ex-boyfriend. The film illustrates her journey to empowerment as she enters therapy sessions and enrolls in community college, symbolizing her commitment to building a brighter future for herself. The culmination of the film takes place at the diner where Jack and Alice first connected. Here they celebrate the progress they have made while recognizing the challenges that still lie ahead. Their relationship, once marked by uncertainty, has evolved into a robust source of strength and hope. The final scene encapsulates their journey as they walk side by side through the city, their intertwined paths reflecting an emerging sense of belonging and renewed determination to face the future together despite the unresolved struggles that loom before them. The industrial landscape throughout Drifters serves as a powerful backdrop representing the characters' emotional states, illustrating feelings of entrapment yet also longing for escape. This environment highlights their journeys towards healing with the muted color palette underscoring the bleakness of their circumstances. Conversely, moments filled with warmth and light serve as symbols of hope and renewal, reinforcing the film's overarching themes. Character analysis reveals the intricate emotional depth of Jack and Alice, whose growth is vital to the narrative's impact. Jack emerges as a dynamic character, evolving from a man weighed down by his guilt to a more self-aware individual willing to confront his past and embrace a more hopeful outlook. His journey is defined by a gradual rediscovery of empathy and love, influenced significantly by Alice's presence in his life. On the other hand, Alice's character exhibits a compelling trajectory from victimhood to empowerment. Her quiet strength and resilience shine through as she learns to assert her independence and break free from the cycle of abuse. Jack provides safety and support in her life, yet it is ultimately her own determination that enables her transformation, demonstrating the film's emphasis on self-empowerment within the larger context of healthy relationships. In conclusion, Drifters is a moving exploration of human connection, resilience, and the redemptive power of personal courage. It illustrates how confronting one's past can catalyze healing and growth, and highlights the importance of nurturing relationships built on trust and mutual support. Through the journeys of Jack and Alice, the film evokes a sense of hope for the future despite the ongoing challenges they both face. Themes explored in Drifters. The power of connection. In Drifters, the significance of human connection is highlighted as a crucial element in confronting and overcoming life's adversities. The relationship between Jack and Alice showcases how openness and vulnerability can foster healing and personal growth. Their friendship becomes a vital support system for both, empowering them to face their respective pains and discover a renewed sense of purpose. Redemption and forgiveness. At the heart of Jack's narrative lies the theme of redemption. He grapples with deep-seated guilt over his brother's death, revealing the complexities involved in forgiving oneself. His evolving bond with Alice, coupled with his eventual interaction with his brother's family, illustrates that forgiveness is a nuanced process. It is not merely about erasing past mistakes, but rather about achieving a sense of inner peace despite them. Breaking the cycle of abuse. Alice's storyline presents a poignant exploration of her escape from an abusive relationship. The film sensitively portrays the emotional scars and psychological burdens that accompany such experiences, along with the extraordinary strength required to attain freedom. Alice's resolution to confront her ex-boyfriend and recombine her life serves as a powerful testament to resilience and self-empowerment, inspiring viewers to recognize the possibility of breaking free from cycles of abuse. Isolation and belonging. The film's industrial backdrop effectively symbolizes the characters' feelings of isolation and estrangement from their surroundings. This bleak setting is contrasted with poignant moments of warmth and connection, reflecting the character's journey towards finding a sense of belonging. Such dichotomy accentuates the human desire for community and acceptance amidst an often impersonal world. Cinematic style and symbolism. Drifters employs a minimalist aesthetic, utilizing subtle performances and striking visuals to convey its themes. The muted color palette mirrors the characters' emotional struggles, while the stark industrial scenery serves as a metaphor for their feelings of confinement. Light and shadow play a pivotal role in the narrative, enhancing the film's visual storytelling. Warm natural light often bathes moments of connection and hope, whereas shadows envelop scenes depicting isolation and despair. This visual interplay effectively emphasizes the characters' emotional journeys and their paths toward healing. Ending. A note of hope. The film concludes on a note of both hope and realism. While Jack and Alice have made significant strides, it acknowledges that their struggles are ongoing. Their decision to face the future together epitomizes their growth and reflects the strength they have derived from one another. The closing scene depicts the two walking side by side through the city, symbolizing their resilience and commitment to forge a better life together. Final thoughts. Drifters conveys a deeply human narrative that resonates with individuals confronting loss, trauma, and the complexities of starting anew. Its intricate portrayal of multifaceted characters, coupled with explorations of themes such as redemption, forgiveness, and the crucial role of connection, renders it a poignant and memorable cinematic experience. The film not only invites empathy but also encourages reflection on the transformative power of relationships in the face of adversity. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.